God message today. Archangel Cassiel's voice thundered, I command you to open your spirit now. Liam, standing pale and trembling, whispered, a dark agreement is being stitched behind your back, and the figure in authority is racing to seal it before you catch the scent. The warning could not be delayed. The celestial clocks were spinning faster than human understanding. Somewhere in the distant corners of Kinsley City, a sinister transaction had been set in motion, fueled by greed, fear, and betrayal. Your trust, your very energy, your future, all were being gambled away as bargaining chips in a room you were never invited into. Conversations you never heard exchanged your name under masked smiles. Documents you never saw were signed under the weight of deception. Behind the closed iron doors of a towering building in Kinsley, false agreements were drafted. In secret, masked by laughter and false promises, your sacred name was woven into traps meant to ensnare you if the tides ever turned. Those plotting believed they could operate fast enough to escape judgment. They believed wrong. Divine shields you never saw had already risen. The spirit world ripped the veil before your enemies could tighten the noose. You were supposed to stay blind, silent, compliant, while they toyed with your fate. Today, the heavens themselves have shattered that silence. In the highest realms, the alarm bells sounded with violent urgency. Cassiel's heavenly army descended, surrounding every email server, every boardroom, every ink-stained page that carried your stolen identity. There were whispers in rooms with velvet curtains. There were meetings under dark streetlights, papers pushed in haste, fake smiles hiding desperate intentions, hands shaking on deals cursed from the start. Type Amen to claim divine blessings. 55. The figure of authority, Darian Holt, believed that their desperate speed would cover their treachery. They miscalculated the fire of heaven. They authorized the forging of your name, knowing full well you would never agree. The gamble was bold. If the plan succeeded, they would dance in luxury. If it failed, the burden would be yours to bear. Their cowardice hid behind fake courage, but heaven had other plans. In the hidden heart of Vidalia, strange shifts began to unfold. Invisible hands stirred restlessness in guilty hearts, tense shoulders, sweating palms, sleepless nights. Somewhere, deep inside the guilty, fear was growing like a living thing. They tried to rush the transaction, to finalize the betrayal, before divine justice could catch up. But no hand moves faster than the hand of God. You, once unaware, now feel the tremors, a sudden chill in the air, a strange unease pulling at your spirit, a flickering intuition that something is horribly wrong. The spirit realm is shouting at you, not whispering. Type Amen to claim the blessings of Breakthrough 727. The heavens have decreed, no weapon formed against you shall complete its vile mission. As the betrayers scramble, they find invisible obstacles, papers delayed, phones malfunctioning, hearts growing suspicious. God is moving in the places you cannot see. The trap set for you is snapping open under their own feet. You will not need to raise your hand to fight. Your vindication is already unfolding. Justice is not coming gently. It is roaring like a wildfire across the landscape of your life. In the spirit realm, every betrayal is being written down, line by line, in the scrolls of divine memory. This latest deception will not go unpunished. Today, an invisible siren has sounded over your soul. Your spirit is being shaken awake. You might notice strange glances from people who once smiled easily. You might hear hesitations in conversations. You might feel a pull to stay alert. Heed it. Heaven's urgency is not a whisper, it is a thunderclap. Type Amen to awaken your blessings. 414. The ones who thought they could misuse you. Your destiny is wrapped in light. Your name carries generational blessings. They could never steal what was written over you. Their plan was to attach your sacred identity to cursed deals, to stitch your destiny into contracts poisoned by deceit, to leave you entangled in wars you never started. But heaven has issued a cease and desist over your life. The plans built in darkness are crumbling at their very foundations. Very soon, a loyal soul, someone who once stood quietly at the edge, will overhear a crucial conversation. They will be stirred by divine urgency. Their loyalty will glow like gold, revealing the hidden battle you never knew you were fighting. Type Amen to unlock blessings 898. The guest about to reveal this has fought sleepless nights of guilt. They saw your name on a forbidden list. They heard it uttered in rooms filled with dark laughter. Fear tried to silence them, but heaven's hands are pushing them forward now. They will come trembling, but they will come, carrying truth like a sword. When you hear what they reveal, it will sting. It may leave you breathless, questioning. It may bring a deep ache, but it will also save your future from being swallowed by betrayal. Type Amen for divine protection 55. The spiritual war surrounding your life has reached its boiling point. The darkness believed it could move unseen, unheard, unfelt. It underestimated the blazing light that guards your destiny. There will be those who act surprised when truth shatters the silence. They will feign innocence. They will weave new lies. But heaven saw it all. Heaven remembers it all. Heaven records it all. And heaven vindicates. Your enemies will watch helplessly as the walls they built for your imprisonment become their own tombs. You will rise without lifting a single stone. You will shine without uttering a single defense. Justice is not coming silently. It is coming with the roar of 1,000 thunders. Heaven has already sounded the trumpet. The days of silent suffering are ending. The time of vindication is now. In the hidden valleys of Veridile, under the unseen watch of the heavens, a silent war had raged longer than you ever realized. You, Kaelan, wrapped in the quiet whispers of angels, had been heavily guarded while storms brewed behind your back. Even when loneliness pierced your heart like a dagger, you were not abandoned. You were cradled in layers of divine shields. Archangel Seraphiel leans in now to whisper every secret move made against you, thinking you were isolated, thinking you were vulnerable, has been dragged into the courts of heaven. The forged documents, the sly signatures, the crooked alliances are now burning under the fire of truth. Those who plotted, like Sheridan of Elder Mist, thought their titles could cover their deceit. They believed their prestige would shield them, but they forgot. No earthly status stands against the decree of the divine. The verdict has been spoken in your favor, and now even the earth must obey. Your name, Kaelan, is being ripped free from every dark entanglement. A trembling soul, Mariella from Winter Hollow, approaches you with news, a warning born from deep terror. She has seen the black-hearted schemes firsthand, witnessed the traps laid thick around your path. Shaking, she hands you proof, voice recordings, secret correspondences, trails of betrayal laced with lies. Her loyalty to truth overcame her fear. The divine urgency inside her refused to let her remain silent. You will feel a chill rush through your spine, confirming what your spirit already sensed. The battle was raging long before evidence emerged. Those who conspired, Vera of Greystone, Thomas of Briar Hollow, wove their webs with lies thick as tar. They thought their cleverness would go unnoticed, but now every secret deal, every forged alliance is crumbling. The fire of divine justice consumes their thrones built on deception. While they scramble to erase evidence, delete emails, your spirit, so long weighed down unknowingly by hidden darkness, is now rising. You will feel lighter. You will breathe freer. Invisible chains that once wrapped your destiny are shattering. You will walk unchained into a future sanctified by heaven's decree. Prepare your heart. Not all around you will celebrate your freedom. Some will act confused, feigning innocence. Let them. Their guilt will betray them. Their shame will cling to them like shadows at dusk. You, however, Kalen, will stand tall. No arguments needed. Your very life will testify for you. New alliances are forming, true ones. Souls of honor, bearers of light, are being divinely aligned to walk beside you. Friends who see your worth without manipulation. Leaders who uplift rather than deceive. Visionaries who recognize the sacred destiny you carry. The plot's architect, an authority figure named Rowan, now panics. Their once powerful alliances fracture into betrayal. They turn on each other, clawing to escape judgment. You will watch from a distance, untouched, elevated, shielded by a decree no human hand can undo. Elevation is not coming quietly, Kalen. It will be public, undeniable. Your name will be honored before crowds too vast for darkness to silence. Every blessing delayed will return multiplied. Every opportunity stolen will be restored upgraded. Your light will blind those who tried to dim it. The days of betrayal are ending. The days of deception are closing. A flood of unstoppable blessings is breaking over your life. You will walk away from certain people you once trusted. Do not mourn the loss, Kalen. Rejoice in the revelation. Their removal is your protection. Their exposure is your liberation. Their betrayal is your redirection into greater glory. The secret deal they tried to forge behind your back was poisoned with manipulation, but the ink of divine purpose had already written a greater story for you. Mercy intervened. Heaven declared no over the traps. You are not just surviving this battle, you are conquering, reclaiming, flourishing. Today marks a sharpening of your spirit. Your discernment will heighten to piercing clarity. You will sense darkness before it forms. You will see motives before they manifest. No more misplaced loyalty. No more silent suffering. You are being positioned among royalty, among those who build legacies of light, not towers of betrayal. The truth, once whispered, will roar into confessions. Secrets kept in shadows will blaze into headlines. You will not need to defend yourself. Truth will be your shield, and heaven will be your fierce defender. The tables are turning, Kalen. The balance is shifting. The story is changing in your favor. Archangel Seraphiel smiles upon you, whispering, the chains they tried to wrap around your destiny have been shattered. Your name, once solid in secret meetings, is now being cleansed before heaven's throne. Your steps are anointed for greatness. You were chosen long before Sheridan or Rowan ever schemed against you. You were marked for glory long before their traps were set. Now, heaven is accelerating your restoration beyond imagination. The betrayal you endured was training. The loneliness you suffered was refining. The silence you bore was preparation. Now, no weapon forged against you will ever prosper. No lie spoken against you will ever take root. No curse cast against you will ever stick. The authority figures who gambled with your future will now face losses they never dreamed of. Their own towers will crumble around them while you ascend the heights they tried to deny you. As you ascend, Remember, what you are building cannot be contaminated by selfish hearts. What you are birthing cannot be anchored by dishonest hands. What you are stewarding cannot be shared with counterfeit souls. You are stepping into divine promotion, crowned by truth, surrounded by loyal warriors of light. The elevation coming will silence every mouth that mocked you. It will shut as the dust settles. You will finally understand why the betrayals had to happen, why the loneliness had to carve your spirit into diamond hard discernment, why the silence had to teach your heart to hear the divine whisper over the noise of deception. You will not merely survive, Kalen. You will reign. The world will see. Heaven will rejoice. The earth will align. And your story will become a living testimony of what divine justice truly looks like. Type yes if you believe in Ode. Type 1111 if you believe in God.